This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And welcome to my review of Godzilla -1. This is the most recent Godzilla movie, which is actually from Japan. There will be spoilers because this movie was only having early releases yesterday, and since that's the only day it was in a local theater that had reasonable prices and made me not go to a local theater that completely sucked, I saw it last night. And honestly, this was a really good movie. I actually haven't watched a foreign movie, on my own outside of school. So this is the first time I've watched a movie, that wasn't in English, that wasn't forced upon me. And honestly, it was a really great movie. It was a really violent movie, and it did the sort of opposite of modern Godzilla movies, where Godzilla is usually the good guy fighting off against some evil monster, but in this one, Godzilla is just a straight up villain attacking a post World War II Japan and just going on an absolute rampage. I haven't really watched too much besides the modern MonsterVerse stuff, but it is just pretty interesting to see this. The budget was obviously pretty low, so they're probably gonna make a good amount on it because although Godzilla did look really good, he barely appears in the movie, and that makes it pretty clear that they didn't have that high of a CGI budget. But still, it was a pretty impressive looking Godzilla, and that absolute rampage was just really cool. I think that the characters also were pretty interesting. The main character being a kamikaze pilot who, well, ignored his orders and wanted to live is interesting. And going to the end, I think it was extremely predictable that there was going to be an ejector seat included inside the plane. In fact, the person who I went with, I just like when they started talking about the plane and the thing to arm the bomb, that there's going to be an ejector seat in there. And although I partially wrongly assumed that instead of activating the bomb, that the lever would have activated the ejector seat, it was revealed later that he was just straight up told there's an ejector seat. So that really worked a lot. And although it was a nice ending, the twist at the end where the woman that I don't remember the names, but the woman that helped raise the kid was actually alive was honestly it was a little cheesy, but it worked in the end. And yeah, honestly, this was a solid movie. I really enjoyed it, and even though it did require a lot of reading, it wasn't too much of a problem because most of the stuff that I have watched, it was just me honestly not really caring too much because obviously it was a science project from school and nothing I really wanted to watch. But this one was enjoyable. I would definitely recommend it. And I want to know what you think about it. Please let me know in the comments. And I'll see you next episode of Legends and Theories.
Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.